Welcome to everyone who is following along. Bishop Malachi, I believe that you may already be here. I saw that you were on the guild chat, and I hope that you made it. If not, you can always follow along on any of these posts at day to day. So if you find this game intriguing, my quest, if you want to align your daily actions with something that is going to create some consistency or a routine in your life, this game that I created, is for the purpose of creating a daily routine. So, we will pick up where we left off. Yesterday, we drew 3 cards. These ones, to be in fact. I held on to them, and I completed these tasks yesterday. As the tasks were to listen to, read, or watch something inspirational. My family and I have been watching Xena Warrior Princess. It's an old movie. It's so funny. I love it. And it makes my whole family giggle and laugh. It's also inspiring because you get to see some people just be creative. And the people who were on that show were successful. They were being goofy. And being goofy is a part of being successful sometimes. You don't have to be super serious. You don't have to be super intense. Bro, why do you look so mysterious? I like these red glasses. I don't know if that's what the mysteriousness is coming from. Perhaps it's what my daughter did yesterday while we were watching Xena, by the way. But either way, Queen card. You're to look at something inspirational. That's what I did with my family. We also had the 2 of Diamonds to spend time silently observing the natural world and keep your mind focused on your 5 senses. And we also had the 7 of Diamonds. Spend your time and attention differently today. Find an old habit and do something new. So, I took these 3 cards, and instead of going to my daily meditation stone, which I usually do to observe the natural world, I went to a new place. And I find that when I change up my routine here and there, it does something for me. My quest is about creating a daily routine, but not one that is super rigid. One that's a little flexible and open-ended. One that gives you some wiggle room. So, that's one of the things that you are invited to do with us. And look, we have a familiar here. Victoria Latina Batty. Hello, it's good to see you. I am doing well, Victoria. I hope that you are doing well also. It looks like we have a good crowd today that is starting early in the morning. I just went over the first 3 cards for the side quests. If you are here for a quest, stay around. You're going to get 3 quests from my deck of cards today. This is my quest. My quest is a game that I created. And for having completed these 3 cards, these 3 tasks from yesterday, I get 3 power levels. Now, the goal is to get to 999 power levels. We get 3 from completing today's tasks. Now, completing 3 tasks at a time, it may seem like it's going to take a really long time to get to 999 power levels. And yes, it will. But that's why we have a bond card. The bond card is here to start forming that routine. The game requires that you complete earn at least 9 power levels before you can start building your bond card. So, we will have to wait and see how that develops. JT48 Cash. What is this? This, my friend, is where I play my quest every day. I'm going to be playing my quest every day and showing you how it works. It's a card game that helps you build a daily routine. I am a quest giver. I am from the Land of Enchantment. I run quests here in the Enchanted Land, but for today, I am just showing you a deck of cards that I made for anyone who wished to make their life a little bit more adventurous, playful, and purposeful. So, The next thing we are to do today is draw our next 3 cards. Who would like to see what today's quest cards are, I wonder? If you wish to know, post an I in the chat. Say, I accept the quest. Whatever you wish to do, I am here for you. We will begin when you are ready. Mord, how should I do quests? That is a far more important question than what quest should I do. The way we go about the quest is everything. My personal favorite way to quest is playfully and purposefully, meaning we are not trying to be too serious about our adventure. We are also not being too vain and whimsical. We are finding a balance in our quest. That is why I created a card game. The card game helps us not take it too seriously. We are here to have an adventure, and anyone who wishes to quest with Mordecai's Eye is welcome to follow along. You can subscribe to my channel, you can stick around, you can get my game online if you wish. However you want to travel with me through this crazy experience we have on this rock hurling through space, it's up to you. Cosmotaz. Cosmotaz. I'm going to call you Cosmo for now. Or maybe it's Cosmo to Z? Well, hello. Thank you for stopping on by. I don't have my normal little box up here. Normally, I put my email, and anybody who wants a more in-depth quest can send me an email for one, but maybe in the future you will get that. Everybody say hello to our little quest giver today. This is called a derp. Derps are the creatures that began the whole quest. I made one of these guys in a moment of despair and madness, and I found my sanity. He was so cute, and I decided from that point on I wanted to make good things. So it all started with one of these guys. And now it's turned into a deck of cards. Look at that. Just keep focusing on something good and it develops into something. Very good, Malachi. Thank you for letting me know that you were there. I hope that this is beneficial to you. Are you ready to begin? Who's ready to begin our card drawings to see what today's tasks are? Are you John Lennon? My name is not John, and I might be wearing linen, but that's about as close to that as I can get. My father's name is John, but I do not think we have a relation. Bro, how can I know what is quests and what's our work here? What is quests and what is work? So here we are postulating that there's two poles to something, two extremes. The quest is on one side and the work is on the other. I say, why not both? Why not what's in the middle? The quest is about blending work and play. So whatever you're comparing, whatever your polar opposites are, remember, we're not ever really trying to go towards one or the other. It's what's in the middle that we're paying attention to. That's where the path is. The path is in the middle. The Buddha knew that. That's why he made the middle path. So, that being said, I can't begin until one of you prompts me. I'm a bit of an NPC here, so you can post an I in the chat. You can say, give me a quest. Whatever it is, let me know and we'll start beginning since you have my attention. What's up, dog? Wild Tavros. Edith Gonzalez. Hello. Hello to you as well. And we are ready to begin. Malachi, of course, one of our quest givers from our guild. If you visit us in the Enchanted Land, perhaps you will meet Malachi. Bishop Malachi, in fact. Why thank you, Wild Stravos. The next card is the 7 of Spades. Try doing a new skill you have never tried. Doing a skill. Try doing something you've never done, but make it something that you're trying to do skillfully, is what this card is saying. Or practice an old skill using a different method. So, the 7 is about exploration. It's about doing new things. It's about doing things enthusiastically. The spade refers to the mind, skill, power, and things of this nature. Together, they produce this task. To work on a new skill, do something you've never done. Have you ever tried juggling? Have you ever tried whistling? Have you ever tried beatboxing? Whatever it might be, just try something new. Introducing new things to your routine is a good way to think outside the box. Or perhaps there's a skill you're working on, but you're stuck. Well, work on this skill differently. Perhaps it's playing the piano. Perhaps you want to get good at the piano, but you're in a stuck place. Well, play the piano outside. Play the piano upside down. Play it with your feet. Just do something new. Change it up a bit. So whatever it is that you feel stuck in, when it comes to progress, when it comes to completing objectives, just change it up a bit. Try something totally different. This is the card of the 7 of spades and what it invites you to do. So, the next part of the question here is, what are you doing that no longer serves you? What is it time to change up? What new possibilities should you open up to? These are things to consider if you so desire. I will be posting these cards on the channel if you want more information, and I will also be putting them on my various social media platforms. But for now, let's get back to the questions. Yo! One kiss. You. I'm not sure that is you or yo. I mean, what are you explaining us? It is questions of mind game. I don't know what you're saying. I'm sorry, Sangharsh. What I am explaining to you is how MyQuest works. MyQuest is a card game. And this is a card game that is designed to build a routine. This is called the Bond card. And with the Bond card, every 9 power levels, you take one of your favorite cards that serves you the most, and you connect it to your Bond card, and you start creating a daily routine. So this is the process of MyQuest, the card game that I made. For now, we are beginning at the very start. Yesterday was our first day of playing this officially, where I'm going to start keeping track of power levels. So every time you complete tasks, you earn power levels. The goal is to get to level 999. To do that efficiently, we will need to build a daily routine. And that daily routine is with our Bond card. I hope that explains and answers your question, Sangharsh. That being said, we have another quest card ready to be drawn. Are we ready to see what is next, I wonder? Or do we have more questions? We have plenty of time, so we don't need to rush through this. If you have questions, pose them in the chat. If you are ready to progress on to the next quest card, we will see what that is. While I'm waiting, I will explain a little bit more about how this game works. In the meantime, feel free to subscribe to the channel if you want to follow along. If you would like, you can play with me every day. I play online at 9 Mountain Time. That's when I intend to come on. Of course, there will be days where maybe I don't show up. I am only one individual after all, and I do have other things that happen. But I will try to come on here every day and play MyQuest, and you can follow along. By completing these daily tasks, we will start to tune in to something productive. The concept that both work and play can come together to create something beautiful. We also can start creating a daily routine for ourselves if you'd like. If you want to play this game yourself, there is a way to obtain a deck of cards at the Game Crafter website, which James told me I should post into my channel's profile, but I still have not done so. So I think we know what I need to do after this is done. Who's ready for the next card, I wonder? Simply post an I in the chat. You can request that we draw another, but I need your help to continue. Can you teach me that? I think you're going to have to be more specific, Sung Harsh. I don't want to be harsh on you, but teaching you how to play the game, that I can do. But you must come along and play. You can obtain a deck of cards. The interesting thing is that if you do obtain your own deck, there are 4 instances where you will get a personal online session with me. So, if you reach these power levels, you can contact me using the sigil and let me know that you've reached that level, and then we can have a conversation about, let's say, your main quest. This is a deck, after all, designed not only to help you build a routine, but to tune your routine to something specific. Something called a main quest. That's what I call it. Others might call it a purpose, a destiny, something like that. But so that it sounds a little bit more fun, main quest is what I go with. That's my chosen verbiage. Please, I need one of you questers, to assist me. Either post an I in the chat, or say, let's continue. Something to let me know that you are ready to begin the next drawing of the cards. We have a maximum of 33 minutes to be on here. That's kind of a lie, because sometimes I stay on here longer. But 33 minutes is the deadline. So, please, one of you, let me know that you are ready to continue the game. Simply post the image of an eye in the chat, this channel's sacred symbol, and you will earn renown with Mordenkainen's Eye. Ah, Sung Harsh is ready. Thank you. Noble Quester. You are... I think I will remember you in the future. We will see. The next task for today, the next quest prompting, we might say. A task sounds a little dry, but a quest trigger, we might call it. A card that might illuminate your path. The 6 of diamonds is what we find. Connect with at least one person who has similar financial goals and fiscal interests. As much as I hated to admit it, finances, exchanges, resources were something that I had to start paying attention to along the line of my quest. And so, it is a part of our deck of cards. Connecting with at least one person who has similar financial goals is one way that we can help share the load of what we might call finance. We can support each other and assist one another in our practices. The 6 card ties to that of what some call the loyalist in the Enneagram. In our system, it is the guild leader, the one who brings people together. The 6 of diamonds calls us to connect with others who are like us, who have similar interests, similar goals. Whatever it might be, you deal with resources. Even if you're a squirrel, nuts are your resources. Yes? So whoever you are, you exchange and deal with some kind of resource, some kind of finance or currency, you might say, some kind of economy. It is your opportunity today to intentionally engage with this process by finding others who share similar ones as you. Perhaps those who you exchange with or perhaps those who have a similar goal that will help you achieve your own. This is a part of our quest, and something that you have the opportunity to do. Now, when you play My Quest, you don't have to do every card. You only do the ones that you desire to. Not every card in the deck will perfectly resonate with who you are and what role you are to play. But they are here to remind you that they are aspects of our life, and you have the opportunity to engage with them whenever they come to you. So, if you accept this task, simply say, "I accept" in the comments. Post an I in the chat. Whatever it is you do, let me know that your intention is to connect with others who have similar goals. That you acknowledge that this might be something for you to tune your mind into. If you are following along not on our live chat, but coming in later to view this video, you can always let me know on some social media channel or comment in the comments of that video as well. I want to know what you are doing and that there are those of you who are responding to the quest. Mordak, Malware Analyst Goal. I feel like there are some Easter eggs in there that I might be missing. I wish that I better understood what you said. Message redacted. Okay, well that explains something then, I think. So today we have the Seven of Spades, doing something differently. Perhaps we are looking at our finances differently today. Perhaps we are looking at our work, how we currently do things differently today. But there is something that you are doing, a skill to attend to. Either approach this skill that you regularly perform through a different method, or try a skill that you have never tried before. That is the Seven of Spades card. And the Six of Diamonds. Connect with at least one person who has similar financial goals. Well, I tell you, I'm going to be connecting with the Quest Givers Guild today. I have a guild here in the Enchanted Land that I operate with, and I do have fiscal interests that I wish to connect with them on. So Bishop Malachi, perhaps you will be hearing about that later. Bishop Malachi is a part of the guild. That being said, we only need one more card to be drawn before we continue. So, who would like to continue? You have an issue in understanding English. Ah, Sangharsh, well, I am glad you are here. You are invited to practice. You are invited to fail. You are invited to try and try again and me to not understand you. That is perfectly fine. That is encouraged. So please, practice as much as you wish. And you can articulate enough for me to understand in order to communicate. And that's enough, isn't it? So, speaking of which, if English is something that you are wanting to focus your attention on, perhaps you can try learning English through a way you never have before. Perhaps you can try articulating yourself in a way you haven't done before. We'll find out. Let me know if you come up with any ideas. Well, you are welcome to continue your exchange here, Sangharsh. I'm glad to see that you are here. Who is ready for the next quest card? Simply say, "I am ready," or post an I in the chat, and we will continue to see what is behind this card. Now, on the back of this card, you will see some of the sacred symbols that I use. When I say sacred, I am not saying that they are holy in some way that everybody should revere them. I am saying, to me personally, they are very meaningful. To me personally, they have helped me to find my own way. And they have helped me to remember the pathway that I am on. So they are tools that I use in my everyday life. If someday you wish to learn more about the symbols on this card, or maybe even see what they can do for you, well, playing My Quest is one of the ways to do so. When you complete tasks, when you play the game, and when you join us time after time, we get to learn a little bit more about each of the things that the symbols mean. So, who is ready to go with the next card? Simply post an I in the chat, or say, "I accept." I am ready. Whatever command you give me, and we will continue. Perhaps you, Sangharsh, are ready to continue our game. Let us know what we are to do. I feel like I could be a picture or something there, like a... Oh, we're ready. Very good. The Queen of Clubs. Now, whenever you draw a Queen card in this deck, with this current version, it's always going to point you towards what you are observing. It is that which we observe, that which we behold, that influences the path we go on. Be it politics, be it religion, be it this celebrity or that celebrity, be it that story or this story. Whatever it is we listen to, whatever it is we behold, that is what influences us. So, the Queen of Clubs invites you to listen to, read, or watch something inspirational. The goal of this card is to behold that which inspires you to grow brighter, that inspires you to pour more of your life energy into what you're doing, to be more involved with what you're doing. Whenever you see Frodo and Sam climb Mount Doom, as horrible of an experience as they might have gone through, it gives you a little inspiration, so that when you are climbing the hill on a mountaintop and you're hiking one day, you realize, well, if Frodo and Sam could go to Mount Doom, I can get to the top of this hill. That is the kind of inspiration we're talking about. So, whatever it is that you wish to behold, let it be inspirational. Your attention is yours to direct. You can let your attention be governed by an algorithm on your phone, at which point you are essentially just on the mill. You're just floating along down the stream of what somebody else is directing you to. That's perfectly fine if that suits you. But there are those of us who would rather pay attention and behold something that is of our own liking. So you are invited today to set your gaze, your focus, on something inspirational for a time. Whether it's a podcast, whether it's nature as we viewed yesterday, whatever it is up to you to direct your time, attention, and energy. Minowin, I think I would call you. I remember you. I'm glad that you have returned again. Slick shades, why thank you. Beard looks flashy too. My beard was braided by my daughter. We watched Xena Warrior Princess last night with my family. It's a funny show. It's fun. It's inspiring in the way that you can just be goofy sometimes and still have a good time. And she did these for me. Simply, I have to find the thing which motivates me. Behold something, so observe something, Sangharsh. Set your attention on something inspiring. Motivation is a good word. So, if you feel drawn towards motivation, then yes. Perhaps it's a certain soundtrack, and you just get pumped up, and you want to clean. You want to do something artistic. You feel empowered. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. If there is something that fills you with inspiration, with motivation, that is what the Queen of Clubs is. Now, the club is the symbol of health and well-being. It is the symbol of the body. It is the symbol of the earth, you might say. And so, if you are to be inspired or motivated in a certain direction, I would say, let's point our inspiration towards our own personal well-being, our health, or the health of those around us. For we will find, as we play more often, the two are not so separate. In fact, they are quite similar. As we pay attention to the well-being of our own selves or others, the two reciprocate. Well, we have 3 cards today, and we are here to play My Quest. We are at the 30-minute marker, and we are about to hop off. We have earned 3 power levels from yesterday's quest cards. Anybody who completed those quest cards, you can put down 3 power levels too. Perhaps you only did 1 or 2 of them. Well, mark it down somewhere. Let me know what your power level is. Over time, as we get to power level 9, we will begin binding our favorite cards to the bond card. Now, the purpose of this is to build a routine. And the power behind routine is something where you can create a long-term ripple effect. If, for example, you do a certain amount of push-ups every day, you will have a long-term effect on your body, won't you? Well, this isn't just a truth about our physical structure. It's a truth about every part of who we are. Well, Sangharsh, I do like to use complex terms and words. I do like to use flowery language. But, once again, you are welcome to continue to ask questions and to practice your hearing and your listening and your use of the English language. I just appreciate the fact that you are here. Malachi the Fallen, I keep hearing a screeching sound that keeps scaring the hell out of me. I'm assuming the screeching sound is here, that's coming from me, or is it in your own place, I wonder? I can't think of any screeching sounds I've heard recently. Well, that being said, we have our 3 cards. So everyone who wishes to accept these quests today, post an I in the chat. Say I accept, whatever it might be. I will be posting these cards on social media as well. I will be posting them here on the channel. So if you forget what they are, simply come back and you can find out for yourself. I will be completing these quest cards and coming back tomorrow to letting you know what I did in my day. And we will continue to play My Quest. When we focus our time, attention, and energy on a consistent process, and when we are consistent with what we choose to do, we begin to create something more than just doing a simple task every day. And you are invited to come and play with us, with me, here on my channel. That being said, if there's any final questions, I am all ears, but I am about to begin my own day. Very good, Sangharsh. Learn this lesson. This is a very valuable thing. Live up to what you have already obtained. What that means is do what you understand. Do the things that you currently understand, and as you do those things, you will get more understanding. So live up to what you have already obtained. Bishop Malachi knows the book, I believe, that this quote comes from. If there are any other questions, please post them now. I am ready to answer. Otherwise, I am about to hop off and continue my day as I am eager to see how these quest cards develop. Don't forget, you can always subscribe to the channel. You can also email at mordekinseye@gmail.com if you wish to begin side quest number 1. I do more than just play My Quest, for My Quest is just a part of my daily routine and activity. I engage in the city of Albuquerque with the Messenger quest, and I also have several side quests for you to do. I do have an Instagram. It is, let me post those into the chat today, or not the chat, the channel. So if you are subscribed to my channel, you can go to my homepage. I will put them in there hopefully here within the next few minutes. We'll see if I can stay focused enough to do that. Thank you one and all for joining me, and I hope that you have a wonderful day.